that's why I hug the right side, because I know how people do. You know, they know you're doing something, and then they want to come real close to that line. So I hug the right, just so they ain't got no excuse to come nowhere near the truck, because I ain't nowhere near these checkered lines. Anyway. Should be entering Montana any second now. Right about now. It's coming up. See how people, they want to be going all slow and shit.
Welcome to Montana.
There we go, right there. Montana. Let me try and go all slow. Alright, here we go. Now I'm about to bust down on my engine brake here. And just slow all the way down first, because I already know the truck gonna pick up speed. So I'm gonna slow all the way down to like 37 and keep my hazards on, and I'm gonna just let it rock like this, and then it'll gain speed by itself. I'm gonna just let it rock and roll. Let the and I don't even care who passed me. I know it's an orange truck that's right behind me. Well, he's not right behind me, but he behind me. He back there. And he already passed me, so I know he gonna come speeding by, because I passed him, so he heavier than me. So I already know he gonna come speeding by. I don't know why I took my engine brake off. I still need that. Definitely still need that engine brake on. So yeah, this is Montana right here. I miss Montana. I love Montana so much. I ain't been out here in a minute. I had a video of Montana in my phone, and somehow got erased. So now I got another video of Montana right here. It's that engine brake. Let that engine brake bust, and then just do a little bit of stab braking on these downgrades. Cause that was a 6% downgrade. It was either 6 or 7%, I forgot. But yeah, just do a little stab braking. Stab braking for all y'all that don't know what stab braking is. Stab braking is when you barely lightly tap the pedal and you don't hold it down. You don't hold the brake pedal down. You lightly tap it, and then that'll help the engine brake. That way it's not too much pressure on your engine. See how this is getting really steep right now? So what I'll do is I hit the engine brake down to the last level, like right there, and then it'll slow it down even more. Watch this. Slow it down even more, and the truck will tell you when your RPMs aren't where they need to be. But right now you can tell by how it sounds too. Once you gain a ear for how it's supposed to sound. See, now I can go back up and then put the light engine brake on now, and these two trucks are gonna pass me, but I don't care. I'd rather them pass me, just so I don't have their pressure on my back. The engine brake again, just so I don't have their pressure on my back. I don't care how they feel, because my hazards is on, so they know that I'm going slow, and I just let them pass, because that way I ain't gotta sit here and be focusing on what they doing behind me and stuff like that. I just let them go, and that way I can roll in peace. Kodak Black style, roll in peace. Look. I slow down and let them fucking pass. You know what I mean? Like, because obviously, clearly, remember that truck? Yeah, that guy. I slow down just so he could pass me faster, you know, just so he could get away from me that much quicker. You know what I mean? Like, if I got to do it for you, hey, it's my pleasure. Hit that engine brake again. Bust these curves out the frame. Bust them curves out the frame. You know what they say, right? If you know how to drive, y'all know the rest, right? Just like if you know how to dance, you know how to, you know what I mean? You know how to get it right. And I know how to do all three. Sure do. I know how to do all three. So, anyway. A little bit of of break right there. Do a little bit of break. I gotta eat. I haven't eaten anything yet this morning. I just woke up and got straight to work. But I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat something. I'm gonna pull over. I'm gonna stop. And I'm gonna either make a bowl of cereal, make a late bowl of cereal, or I'm gonna do my my potatoes and tuna fish. Some. And I want to give a shout out to, I think his name is like Fabiad Aboud or something like that. Fabiad Abiad or something like that. Anyway, he's a bodybuilder, big time bodybuilder. And here, I could take my hazards off. He's a big time bodybuilder, and I mean, the dude is like, he's huge, like, pause. He's buff, like, he's beyond buff on some shit. Like, anyway, but yeah, I want to give a shout out to him and his channel, because all he does on his channel really is he cooks, and he tells people how he got as big as he is. And shout out to him, because he told me, I watched one of his videos about how when he was younger and he was just starting to get big, he would eat potatoes and tuna fish, and he showed you how he made it and everything, like how he makes it and stuff like that. And he says he still eats it to this day. So it's a low budget meal. It's a low budget meal, and he still eats it to this day. So that was very humbling for me. I mean, you know, I can afford a sack of potatoes here. Engine brake time. Hold on. I can afford a sack of potatoes and, you know, about 6 cans of tuna, or 6 what you call it, tuna fish, no problem. You know, so I mean, it is a good meal to have as a staple. So that's what I make. I do that for my lunches and, you know, other stuff in between, in addition to my shakes, my protein shakes. Stay tuned for all my protein shakes, because yeah, I parked over there before. For the night, for like a 10-hour reset. I did that before. Look at this green truck. That was dope. You see a lot of lime green vehicles these days. I haven't showed y'all my up-to-date camper, how I painted my camper. It's actually it's lime green and black, but I'm gonna show y'all I'm gonna make a video when I get a chance on that. But yeah, like, share, subscribe. I just want to throw another video out there real quick of me entering Montana. Get Montana on my YouTube channel. But yeah, Idaho is about 73 miles going through Idaho. So the top portion of Idaho is only 73 miles long until you get to Montana. So from Washington to Montana is 73 miles through Idaho, in other words. So for all y'all that didn't know that, it's a fun fact that I just discovered, or that I just paid attention to for the first time, I guess. But anyway, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the phone down, people. I just wanted to share with y'all, again, second video of the day. I just wanted to share this with y'all. And yeah, life is good, you know, life is good. I don't have any complaints. I mean, yeah, I got some expensive bills that I have coming up that I'm gonna have to pay off before I'm able to really start saving the money that I'm making right now. You know, I got some big time bills that I have to take care of before I'm able to actually start getting back over, you know, the hump, you know, before I'm able to see the other side of all this money that I'm about to be making. But it's okay, it's all good. Hey, they gonna get it one way or another, you know. Like, I mean, I think with that, I just think about all the people that have to pay a whole bunch of rent, you know, every month and stuff like that. I mean, I'm like, yo, you know, I've been living for free basically for like the past 4 years, You know what I mean? So for me to have to pay $5,000 or $6,000 against my will for something, I mean, that's just a part of the game, I guess. You know, like I didn't give enough forward. You know, I didn't give enough, so you know I got to give it on the back end. You know, I guess involuntarily. You know, hopefully I don't take that the wrong way, because I did not mean it like that. It just sound weird coming out. But anyway, so yeah. But I'm gonna see through this. I'm gonna see through it, and I'm gonna find myself on the other side again, saving buku amounts of money and just doing my thing, you know, and just doing my thing, and you know, living my minimalist lifestyle, because that's what I do. You know, I am a minimalist. I'm a minimalist. You know, and it's mostly by choice. It is mostly by choice. However, I wasn't really ever one to desire a whole lot, you know, like I would get the necessities. Like when I was in college, instead of having a roommate, I was like, yeah, no, I'm just going to get my own apartment, you know, stuff like that. But even when I had my own apartment, I mean, yeah, I would buy stuff, I would get stuff, and, you know, I would have stuff, you know, posters and, you know, all types of miscellaneous stuff that I really didn't need. And then, you know, once I started moving around and all that in 2017, I ventured out, and you know, I didn't know what I was going to do in life. And then 2018 rolled around and I was homeless, you know, stuff like that. And I started driving trucks. I'm like, you know what, it's a burden for me to have to haul all this stuff with me, you know. So that's where I really was like, no, this is the way to go. You know, I don't need a whole lot of stuff. Even if I were to buy a house, like when and if I do buy a house, or I get my own place, you know, I'm not gonna have a whole lot of stuff, because I like space. I like space, you know. I don't like clutter. I like space. I like open spaces. That's why I really resonate with Montana, because as you can see, Montana is just open space, you know. Like, look at all this forest around us, you know. Like, you know, I really love open spaces. I don't like a lot of clutter. Like, if I were gonna buy a house, like, I want my neighbors to be like, you know, a quarter mile away, stuff like that. Like, you know, I see my neighbors maybe like once a week kind of thing, you know, or you know, I'd rather not have neighbors at all kind of thing. Like, I don't want my neighbor to be like right there, you know, or I'm not trying to live in like a complex. Like, I can't do a complex. Like, it's just too many people, you know, like, and people freak me out. I don't know, I'm not gonna get into all that, but so yeah, that's how I am. And I like to get up and be able to just move around, you know. So that's why I live in my camper, you know. When I'm not on the road, now I have my camper and I have my van, and I live in my camper and my van, and you know, that's been working out for me, you know. So like I said, once I get over this hump, and I will, I'm gonna throw some new tires, throw some new wheels on my camper, throw some new wheels on my van and stuff like that. Even though I'm gonna leave it parked while I'm here on the truck and I'm driving, I'm at work, I'm still gonna, you know, put the money up, probably about $1,500, to get some new tires all the way around, van, the camper, and you know, whatever else I gotta buy and stuff like that. So yep, and I just take care of the bare minimum of what I really gotta take care of, you know. And I'm fine with that. Like, look at me, like I'm bummy. Like, right now I'm wearing a gray shirt with some sweats, some beat up old sweats that I bought in Michigan at a Goodwill, that are like a 3X in size, but they're flowy, they're comfortable, they're very loose fitting, and I like them, you know, and they're comfortable, you know. And gray socks and some motherfucking church shoes, you know, some black leather church shoes, you know. And I work in these and they're comfortable, you know, stuff like that. So this is how I'm dressed, you know, and I don't mind. I go in Walmart dressed like this, I don't care, you know. I go in Walmart dressed like this, you know, because I know I got money, and I don't need everybody else knowing that I got money. But let me go ahead and get up off this phone, man, because these trucks, they over here trying to get all get all butthurt because I'm going slow and they got to get around me and stuff like that. They getting mad, and I don't care to do the same speed as them, you know what I mean? Because my load is set up different than theirs is. You know, like my load is top heavy. You know, like I have metal boxes. I have 3 metal boxes on my back. You know, I don't have like, you know, a almost hollow container behind me, you know what I mean? So I gotta drive different than everybody else. So I don't care how people feel. I really don't. Like, I really don't care how people feel, you know? Like, you'll get over it, go around. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? Because as long as I'm driving safe, I put my hazards on. You know what I mean? As long as I'm driving safe, nobody told you to be right up my ass. Nobody told you to be sitting right here behind me like that. Like, okay, you don't want to go around. Nobody told you to do that. like so my hazards are on. I'm doing 48 miles per hour. You know, you want to sit behind me, hey, that's on you. You know, but don't come up next to me trying to swerve in my lane to show me or tell me how you really felt about it. All right, like that's not safe, and that's unnecessary, and that just make you look like a bitch. Really, that just make you look like a little bitch, a little kid, a little child that got his feelings hurt, you know, because you ain't get your way and shit. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. So yeah, we 14 miles deep into Montana. You know, that's how I feel about that though. We got a weigh station coming up. I think it's open, so I'm gonna have to get into the left lane. So the sign said. So I'm gonna put my turn signal on right now. Give people plenty of notice. I'm slowing down just so you could get the hint and pass me. Oh, my pre-pass telling me that I'm good, so I don't have to stop at the weigh station. But yeah, this is a 17-minute video. Look at the water over here. It's a 17-minute video right here. And so yeah. Thanks for viewing, y'all. Thanks for accompanying me into Montana. And check me out on the next one. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank y'all. Y'all have a great day. And I'll get up with y'all soon. Peace.